Pass to Wilson. It's good for the 7th time this game. He's shot 7. He has made 7.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Outside, James. To the middle. Here's Tiny. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
Now, here's Johnson. Johnson sends the screen for Jackson. Connects from three-point range. Jackson's got the lead up to 6 now for Denver.
And after a lackluster first half, he's playing with a lot more energy now. Sometimes it takes that break to reset.
And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Hey, team, I was able to catch the message that J.B. Bickerstaff was giving to his team. He absolutely held nothing back. He said, quote, "We know who we are. Let's be that." The plan is to play their game and let the chips fall where they may. Guys?
All right, Allie, we thank you for that. Here's Tiny. That one good for 2.
Rising to the occasion, he found a way to get himself open and get his shot.
Nice job taking the initiative. Coaches will encourage you to take that if you have a good look.
And so David Adelman calls the timeout. He has decided it's the right time to talk. Dominguez. Rebound, Detroit.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? And so it's Detroit with the ball. Denver getting their last shot to go. Here's Washington. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Team foul. At the line for Detroit, Washington. Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. And he makes the first, but misses the second. To the paint, here's Johnson. And Johnson with the stop.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Here's James. Denver getting their last shot to go. Bucket is good.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, he got a good look, and he calmly delivered for them. That's what you like to see.
Now, here's Johnson. Back to Jackson. The tray. The offensive rebound.
Dare I say he's had a perfect game. Incredible. No misses thus far. A major reason they lead.
Outside, James. Here's the captain. And it's off from three-point range. Denver leading by 5. Inside. Stolen by Washington. Big Daddy. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
And we could have been looking at a two-possession game, but that was a huge mistake on the turnover. Now, nerves becoming a factor.
Now here's Johnson. Kicks it out to Wilson. Tiny grabs the board. Detroit's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. And then Washington with the dunk.
And coming down the stretch here, both teams still on fire.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold. That's not going to happen, it doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
For Detroit, they've gone 7 of 9 from the field down the stretch here in the fourth quarter. Terrific shooting. Here's Big Daddy, and he uses the glass on the layup. Big Daddy's got 4 points in the quarter. Boy, right down to the wire here. Still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry for the win.
Now here's Johnson. Three-pointer. Good on the triple. It's by 2.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look.
Here's James. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Out left to the wing. Dominguez. Here's Wilson. It's rebounded by Big Daddy. Big Daddy's got 6 rebounds in the game. Tiny the pass to the captain. An easy 2 points on the layup. The captain's got it all tied up now for Detroit.
Moving it around. 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Puts up the 3. The putback. Oh, hits the putback.
And one of the stories of the second half has been all of those second chance points. I mean, they have been terrific on the offensive backboard.
And J.B. Bickerstaff has called a timeout. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. The Wizard is checked in for Tiny.
Coming out of the floor for Detroit, number 7. Number 7.
Here's the captain, guarded by Jackson. Washington, he drills the 3.
Well, we talk about ice in his veins a lot, but this guy personifies that. What a clutch shot.
And so David Adelman calls the timeout. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. Stolen by James. Washington with it. Oh, what a finish.
And what a huge sequence that could be.
Wow, a play that might come to define this game.
That might be the play of the game.
Now here's Johnson. Jackson setting the pick here for Johnson.
Yeah, the defender all over.
Number 54. Second personal foul, first team foul. Shooting for Denver, Wilson. At the line for two.
It's the first, and that brings them within two here. And a tough break is his second attempt at the line. No good.
Yeah, being down 2 points. He got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Torres, James covering. All sorts of time. He puts in the J. Detroit's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Washington. Johnson with the block. And that's out of bounds. Detroit will retain possession. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
.119 left in the fourth quarter. 5 to shoot.
Denver foul. Johnson. Third personal foul. Second team foul. Line for two.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 4-point ballgame.
Well, this is what he does. When you need him to come through, he answers the call.
Good! Lays it right in there.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, with him, he's dangerous because he's so confident. He wants to deliver in these moments.
Had a foul to give there, but you'd rather not have it cost your team points.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So both free throws are good, and it's a 4-point ballgame.
And he steps up and knocks them down, making it a 2-possession game.
Detroit foul. James. Third personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for Denver. Torres. 2 shots.
The first one, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. He's perfect from the line this time.
And that would have been a killer if he missed one of those, but he was rock solid. That trims the lead now to a one-possession game.
Guys are not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock. Had a foul to give there, but you'd rather not have it cost your team points. Yeah, and luckily they've got terrific depth at that position. If there's one spot on the floor where they can afford to lose somebody, that would probably be it. Peace out.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And the second of two is good. That makes it a three-point lead. What a big possession right here.
No doubt about it, guys. The tension is palpable.
And so David Adelman calls the timeout. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game. Outside Jackson. They set the screen. Oh, the slam dunk.
Big time basket at a big time moment.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Good on the first, and that will put them up by 2. Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
That was a giant trip to the line.
Looking to tie it up with a big triple.
Absolutely need a 3 here.
And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
Take break. 2 seconds.
And no good is the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. And he ends up making the second, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Takes the 3, and there's the 3.
Well, you love assisted hoops. That's good offense.
And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. They foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
Number 7, taking 2 shots.
shooting 2.
He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 2. And so he drops them both. It's a 3-point game. And so the big win by Detroit in a tight game. That was a fun night of basketball. A fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal it.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home, that advantage of having that crowd behind you oftentimes is the ultimate X factor.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Here with Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan, signing off for this presentation of NBA basketball. And now, our player of the game, the Monster.
Hola, and welcome to Noche Latina, an NBA celebration of Latin heritage. We're proud to bring it to you here at 2K Sports. And on tap tonight, it's Oakland going up against Dallas. I'm Brian Anderson, and joining me at the table, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. We've also got Allie LaForce bringing us reports. Now let's check out the race for Rookie of the Year. These young stars now have a season behind them. So who stood out in this incredibly talented crowd? There were a few bright spots during the season for him, but overall just not enough to bring him up towards the top.
While he's not even among the top 10 rookies right now, he's one of my picks to improve big time in his sophomore season.
It's possible, but I was waiting for him to make some big strides this season, and it never really happened. Even so, he still had a better season than a lot of other rookies.
Looking at the starting five for Oakland, we've got Barnes, and it's Houdini. In at the power forward position. And for Dallas, we've got Smith, and it's Che in at the shooting guard position. And Oakland starts out with the ball. Grant, these are two teams with some of the highest assist rates in the league.
Yeah, B.A., and it really goes to show the unselfish attitude they both have. Not to mention how many skilled passers are on both rosters.
Good.
High percentage look right off the bat.
Outside Russell. Pass to the monster. To the wing, right side. Here's Houdini. And the rebound goes to Dallas.
They came away with an easy win last time, due in large part to their work on the glass.
And if they can keep that same physicality, they're in position to grab another win here.
And about a minute gone in the first quarter. In transition, here they come. Ahead. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Now here's Russell. His last outing, he had 18 points. Houdini, pass to Russell. Oakland working the ball around now. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Barnes. The 15-footer is good.
And hitting from the mid-range here and early. I mean, really gives the defense just another thing to worry about.
And you don't see many teams take these shots as often anymore. It's nice to see them take advantage in this area.
With the tip. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
That's a pure effort play. Nice tip in.
And that's a skill you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? From deep three-point land. Here's Houdini. Banked it in off the glass.
That'll drive your coach crazy. failing to box out. Ugh.
Oh, yeah, you think you got to stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work on the glass. You literally practice that every day.
Here's Pickett. In his last outing, 8 points for him. Here's the pick from behind the arc. Oakland with a rebound.
They really struggled to find their footing throughout the night. But towards the end, they got into a flow and almost won it.
You know, when things aren't going your way, it's tough to stick it out. So I applaud them for hanging in there.
Oakland shooting their first free throw of the night here.
Barnes at the line for one.
One shot.
And that one misses. For Dallas, they've gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Inside, here's Smith. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
That is a perfect placement of that dime. Just guided it right to him.
First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. The monster. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. Dallas has gone 0 for 2 from outside. They set the pick. The 3, Smith. And the shot's off. 1 for 2 in this one.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Pass to Houdini. Here's Slim. Nails it from 3.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
For Dallas, they've gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. From deep three-point land. Here's Bottoms.
Oh, my goodness.
How about that? And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
And that's his MOB physical, get in position for the putback and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
Oakland has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Here's the monster. He's scoreless. The putback controls the rebound and the putback.
He's so strong when he goes to work on the glass. One opening is all he'll need to finish the play, even if it's just a tip-in.
Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
Good, fast-paced play there. It's much easier to find a shot when you beat the defense back.
Pass to Pickett. Out to the wing. Houdini grabs a board.
Usually he's a master in the midi, but not that time.
Here's Slim. Here's Houdini. He's got 6. Blocked! It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Drops in the layup for 2. 6 points for him.
Scoring well this quarter, picking up steam as he goes.
And Oakland has possession. And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. With the postseason in our sights now, what's more important to have, home court advantage or momentum grab?
I'd argue both, BA. I mean, if I had to choose one, I'd say momentum. Just because you want to be peaking at the right time heading into the playoffs.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Here's Wolf. Gets the 3 to fall.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Here's Red Hot. And right now he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. Collins a screen. Hart finds Collins. Barnes with the rebound. Oakland leading by 3. Russell to pass to the captain. And there it is for him.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3 ball.
For Dallas, they've gone 6 of 13 so far in this one. Here's red hot. There's the drive and the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. He's got his first free throws of the night right here.
Number 21. 2 shots.
And he drops it first. Oakland making a switch here. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Oakland leading by 3. Here's the captain. In his last outing, 8 points for him. Hook loose. Into the lane.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Pass to Wolf. Fires from the line. Again, Oakland good for 2.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
And so it's Dallas with it. They trail by 3. Russell against Hart. Collins with a screen on Russell. To the inside. Collins, no good.
And give the defense credit. He was met at the rim.
Pass to the captain. Here's Wolf. Oakland working the ball around now. And here's Russell. The 3 is up. The captain misses. Now here's Hart. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Personal foul, 3rd team.
All right, we look at our 2K leaderboard for assist. Numbers from the past month of play. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Oakland.
So far, they haven't had to force anything. They're swinging the ball around and turning good passing into points.
They're also managing to make lots of trouble for their opponent in transition. Right away, they're finding points on the break.
And the second free throw is good. And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for Oakland. To the middle. Nice dish, and the layup goes down.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Dallas trails by 4. Here's Che. In his last outing, he had 11 points. Right side Hart. 6 to shoot. Pass to Che. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Let's go with a 3. Hits the trifecta. Red Hot's got 5 now.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up, oh yeah, you're done.
1:49 left in the opening quarter. Count the basket. Russell's got his second bucket on the night.
some defenses are designed to yield the mid-range shot. For him, that's a good look.
Knocks it loose. It's blocked. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Hart. And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. The captain, pass to Wolf. Russell against Hart. Shot clock at 5. Oakland needs to get off a shot here. No good on the triple. Dallas trails by 3. 1:02 left in the first. Pass to Red Hot from the arc. And Dallas hits again from deep.
And they keep trading punches. Both teams in a groove early.
You have to think at this point the winner will be the one to settle in on defense.
Now here's Russell, hovering around 19.5 points a game. His scoring has been huge for them. The captain, pass to Goose. Nifty move. No good at the rim. Dallas has gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And there's a 3-second violation.
Yeah, a communication breakdown. 2 guys thinking in opposite directions. The pass winds up in the stands.
And Oakland shooting 55%. An ideal start so far. Russell against Hart. Outside Russell. That shot is off.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
So it's a tie game as we end the first. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And when you consider how Dallas is doing, guys, your thoughts?
Simply put, they look totally fearless on the defensive end.
Yeah, they're putting pressure on all the ball handlers, getting into the passing lanes and showing great anticipation.
So on the floor for Oakland, we've got Barnes, and it's Wolf in at the 4-man position.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Here's Slim. 9 points in his last outing. Pass to Wolf. Here's the monster. Here's Slim, covered by Smith. Slim, pass to the captain. From 8 feet away. Nice spin off the left rim and in. The captain's got 6. And for Dallas, their shooting has been excellent so far, around 56%.
Number 27, first personal foul, first team foul. Substitution for Oakland, number 20, James, number 20.
Quarter number 2 and about a minute in. Outside Hart.
In the first half, you want to stay aggressive, but you also want to be careful. That is his second foul already.
Oakland on D. Here's Pickett. Still no points. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Bottoms. This one for 3. Houdini grabs a board. Houdini's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Slim, covered by Smith. Slim, pass to the monster. Oakland working the ball around now. Here's Houdini. Puts up a deep 3. That won't go. 3 for 6 in this one. Barnes against Smith. Pickett passes to Hart. And there's the screen. Pass to Bottoms. Missed inside. And Oakland's shooting 52% from the floor so far. Slim, pass to the captain. Down low.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. For Dallas, they've gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Here in quarter 2, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. With 3, Smith. Barnes with the rebound. For Oakland, they've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Here's Slim. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. And a lot of spot-up shooters now adding a 1-dribble pull-up 3 to the repertoire.
And when you have defenders selling out to contest that catch and shoot, you got to reload, relocate, and let it fly.
Take a break.
It's a valuable counter for those long-distance specialists.
And he makes a first. Good on both.
Some big guys struggle at the line, not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
Pickett passes to Bottoms. It's Hart on the wing. Pass to Smith. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Bottoms to end the drought. Nails it from beyond the arc. Bottoms has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Impressive offensive versatility for big. He can show you a variety of looks.
Here's the captain. He has 6. It's Barnes on the wing. Slim, pass to the captain. The fader. Barnes, no good. And so it's Hart with it. He brings it up for Dallas. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. And out of bounds, Oakland will have it. And looking at the stats since the All-Star break, here are the teams who have done a remarkable job rebounding the ball.
Incredible rebounding numbers since the break. They've put in a lot of effort on the glass.
For Oakland, they've gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Here's Houdini. He's got 6. There's a screen. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
And you love to see the aggressiveness, using the height advantage to hammer it home.
Out to the right wing. And Dallas hits again from deep.
Nice, clean bounce pass. Sometimes the fundamentals are all you're going to need.
For Oakland, they've gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Pass to the monster. To the paint. Here's Houdini. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Oakland shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Both teams deciding to change it up. It's both from the stripe.
I love it. In attack mode, drawing foul calls this quarter and getting to the free throw line.
Here's Bottoms. He's guarded by Barnes. And there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up. Dallas shooting their 6th and 7th free throw shots in the game.
At the line for 2, number 5.
And the first one at the line is good. He does not get the second one. And Oakland's shooting has been good. 54% on this one. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Oakland shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
Number 2, taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
No good on the free throw. Good on the second one. Here's Red Hot. Give him 8 points now. Pass to Collins. And no good, trying to use the glass. For Oakland, they've gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. From outside the arc. And the rebound goes to Dallas.
Just a tough road loss. You're going against players who are comfortable shooting in their own building. You have to find a way to disrupt their focus.
Well, they weren't fighting through screens. Their closeouts and rotations were late. You name it, and let's just say they didn't do it on defense.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
Pass to Red Hot. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. 5 on the clock. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. His first shot attempt. The offensive rebound. Collins a screen. To the inside with the clock winding down. And he'll take a trip to the line for 2. Clearly got fouled on that shot.
Nice job to go at the rack and force the foul.
These are his first free throws of the game. And now they lead as the free throw drops in for him. And both free throws good for Collins. Oakland has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Here's the monster. His last outing, he had 24 points. Russell, that's good. Already 7 lead changes. These teams are really going after each other.
It's been a brutal game to play, but a fun one to watch.
Here's Che. The 3-ball. And Goose pulls it down. Oakland has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And let's take some time now to see the small forwards around the league who have been really producing for their teams on the offensive end. Dallas trails by 3. Here's Che, giving his team some energy, averaging a little over 10 points a game. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
First personal foul, 5th team foul. At the line for Dallas, Collins, taking 2 shots.
Free throw is good from Collins. And both free throws good for Collins. For Oakland, they've gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. Now Russell. He's got 7.
First personal foul, 4th team foul.
Pass to the monster. Down low. And he gets it to go. 4 for 6 so far.
And shooting-wise, he's been fantastic, helping to build this lead.
Dallas trails by 3. Here's Che. That one goes in. He's got 11. 1:57 left in the first half of this game. Pass to Wolf. Here's the monster. 17-foot shot on the way. Collins with the rebound. Here's Red Hot, guarded by Russell. To the middle. Ooh,